figure, stripes on my ass, so he call this figure, f***ing on the scamming ass, rich ass niggas. Nasty but classy. Birkin bad me.
Hey guys, it's your girl Cyn. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, go ahead and click the subscribe button and become a part of the family. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. I love you and welcome back to the video. Now, I want you guys to go ahead and follow me on social media. If you're not following me on social media, today's video is going to be about how to manifest money into your life. Everyone's always asking me, Cyn, how do you manifest money? How do you manifest abundance into your life? So I'm going to give you guys today 4 tips on how to manifest money. The things that I'm going to mention in this video are some of the tools that you can use daily to kind of incorporate in your life so that you can be able to manifest the wealth, the abundance, the blessings into your life. So let's get straight into the video. Tip number 1. My tip number 1 is if you're manifesting a certain thing, and it doesn't even have to do with money, this is just an overall tip and I want to include this in this video, is that if you're going to manifest the things that you desire, you're having to really be very specific. Down to the color, the taste, the model, the make, anything. It has to be down to the T. I always tell people to write down exactly what you want, because I know sometimes in life we don't know what we want, but you have to be incredibly specific if you do want to manifest your desires. Now, so if you're, let's say for example that you're wanting to manifest a car, you're having to write down the color, you're having to write down the model, the make, the interior of how you want the interior to be, whether you want it to be cloth, whether you want it to be leather. You're having to write down key specific things that you want about that car, and that's the same exact tip that applies to your money. Now you can write down exactly how much you're needing. People can go as big as into the millions, but that is something that we all want to strive to do. We want to kind of really bring in that abundance, and you have to really believe in the things that you are manifesting. So if you're wanting to manifest money and blessings into your life, having to be incredibly specific about exactly what you want. Having to visualize, you're having to visualize exactly what you want. If you're wanting that new car, visualize that car. If you're wanting a certain type of money, visualize that. You want to visualize that you already have it in your hands. You want to visualize that you already have the money. And you also do not want to create fear, or you do not want to create anxieties once you have cast out your manifestations. I also like to tell my clients that when you're trying to manifest the things that you desire, if you are worried, or if you're having some sort of anxieties, or if you're having some sort of fears, it's going to repel what you are trying to manifest into your life, because you want to go into your manifestation with a clear, sound mind. Manifestations cannot happen or come into your life if fear is a blockage in your life. So don't create any blockages in your life. You want to be open to receive in order to receive the things that you desire. Tip number 2. Tip number 2 is utilizing my money oil. Yes, I do sell money oil on my site, JustCynRoy.com. It's going to help you bring in and to also pull in all of the energy and resources around you in order for you to create that manifestation, or for you to create that wealth, or that foundation for you to manifest that in. Now, I can't tell you what's in my money oil because it's a secret. My money oil does come in 2 different sizes. I have 1 ounces and 2 ounces, and they will also be linked down below if you do want to purchase them. It can be used for many types of money drawing and divinations as well. You can use these in your rituals. They're aimed to producing more wealth, prosperity, financial success, or business in general. It can be used in rituals for debt, loans, and even job raises and promotions. It's particularly a great blend for anyone who simply needs more cash in their pocket. I strongly advise those who intend to work with my money drawing oil, especially if you're using it for ritual, having to use it for any divination that you're going to really use in your ritual. You can also use my money oil on any jewelry as well, so that you can make sure that you are charging your jewelry, but you can also make sure that you're wearing it so that you can constantly attract the love and attract the money that you are seeking. Now, my money oil, you can also use it in spiritual bath as well. If you're trying to do a money ritual as far as a spiritual bath, you can apply a few drops inside of your spiritual bath as well. Now, a basic technique that you can use with your candle on the wick, but you also want to surround the candle with my money oil. You want to use a green candle, and you want to use my money oil. You can carve out your intentions with my money oil, or what you can do is that you can take a small toothpick and you can carve out your intentions on the wax of the candle, and you can kind of like cast out doing it that way in order for you to kind of like get your ritual going. During this whole process of lighting your candles and adding any herbs that you would like, there's a lot of herbs that you can use to draw in money, and I'll probably list a couple of herbs here so that you guys can possibly use in your rituals in order for you to kind of manifest money. Now what you can do is recite Psalms 4 and 23, which also injects an element of power into your candle. It's also a quick money materializing ritual that you can use as well for your candles. Now I do sell money candles on my site as well, so you can incorporate my money oil with the money candle as well. It's called Manifesting the Bag. So you can incorporate both of these elements to kind of manifest money or your desires as well. Now with my money oil, you can wear it wherever you go. You can put it at the back of your elbows, which is a good luck. You can put it on your dollar bills. You can put it on ancestor money. You can actually put it on your cards. You can put it on your wallet. You can actually use this oil in any particular way that you possibly can. You can use it at the bank when you're going to deposit checks, or when you're about to withdraw money out of the bank. You can take my money oil and you can take just a drop and drop it on any documentations as well, whether you're trying to buy a home, trying to buy a car, when you're trying to buy property as well, or when you're trying to buy land, whether you're trying to buy anything, you can use a little bit of my money oil, a little dab on any of your paperwork and all your cash flow as well. Going to the bank, I want to apply that also on the back of my heels as well, and that is going to help. And those are my little witch tips to kind of help draw money into your life. Now the next product from my website that is also going to help you with bringing in more money is my money jackpot spray. Now this money jackpot spray, what I like to do is I like to mist a little bit on my bills. I like to mist on my money, on any documentations, just like the money oil, and that is going to help any of my business owners as well. If you are in business and you are trying to get your LLC, or if you're trying to get in your EIN, if you're just trying to get anything to kind of move forward with your business, you just take a little bit of my jackpot spray. You're going to mist it finally on paperwork. You can mist it in your home, which I do as well, just to make sure that my home is charged and ready to receive all of my blessings. I do use my money jackpot spray daily. Now this is also an air freshener and a deodorizer, so I do use this around my home. It is good for your plants as well, because I have a lot of plants in my home, but I use this to kind of make sure that my energy is open to receive all of my abundance, and also being grateful for my abundance as well. The main key of all of these tips that I'm going to be showing you guys or telling you guys, the main tips is that you guys want to show gratitude as well. Now the last tip that I wanted to kind of give you is that you want to make sure that you are resting, but you also want to meditate as well. Meditation has been a vital part of my life. Meditating just my abundance, meditating the things I want to get accomplished by the end of the year of 2023, meditating on how to become the better version of myself, because you can have all of these material things, but if you are not a good person, or if you are not attracting the right people into your life, then these manifestations make no sense, and these manifestations are useless. You can also burn ancestor money as well on the new moon or the full moon to also boost your manifestations. I usually do this about once or twice a month on the new moon and the full moon. And what I'm doing by burning your ancestor money is going to help basically pay off any karmic debt that you may have in the spiritual realm, and that is going to create and eliminate any blockages that you may have. Financial blockage can start from your lineage, from your ancestors. So what I do is I like to burn my ancestor money to kind of obliterate any karmic debt that I may have with my ancestors or in the spiritual realm. Ancestor money can also eliminate any negative karma that you may have surrounding money as well. The concept is that the ancestors leave a debt behind that trickles down among the living. Because their debt was not settled in the flesh, they are limited on the other side. This limitation is also extended to us, the living. Limitation is usually financial strains and trouble. Now, while I'm burning my ancestor money, I do like to kind of give a mantra or a chant. The chant that I do when I'm burning my ancestor money is, this is for my ancestors, the knowing and the unknown. And then I burn my ancestor money. And once I burn my ancestor money, you want to be careful, because it does burn very quickly, and I do not want you guys to burn down your houses. So be careful when you're creating or trying to kind of conjure some sort of ritual, that you are taking the precautions. Now, while you're burning your ancestor money, again, you do want to visualize, and you do want to visualize until the flame or the ancestor money is completely burnt out. So the quicker that it burns, the better it was received. So sometimes it burns really quickly for most people, but for others, it may burn very slowly, and that means that it's kind of eliminating or is obliterating blockages that may be possibly in your life. But I also give Reiki to all of my items. So all of my items have been charged under the full moon and new moon, and basically they are going to be filled with love. So every piece of item from my site is sent with love. I do want to say that the energy and the magic does come from you. The elements, spirit, gods, and goddesses are within you, so you want to use your energy and make sure that your energy is correct. I do want to say that you do want to make sure that you sage yourself before performing any rituals or trying to manifest anything, because you do want to go in with an open mind. These are a couple of tips. Hopefully this has brought you guys a little bit of clarity. If you would like to shop with me with some of the things that I mentioned on my video, there will all be linked down below. I love you guys so much. Make sure you guys are following me on social media. Make sure that you guys are following TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. I will see you guys in my next video. Be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye guys.